Welcome in, everybody. I am CJ Manning, and we're here on the reaction. Today, we will be talking about the Super Bowl halftime show from Kendrick Lamar. We're not doing any clips, we're just going to go ahead and talk about this. And we're here in chat on twitch.tv, CJ Manning 7. It is Sunday today, but usually we have our regular live stream on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv, CJ Manning 7. So, halftime show. I don't know what you guys' thoughts were. Mine was mostly what I was expecting. It was a nice surprise to see Samuel L. Jackson come out as Uncle Sam. A nice little double entendre there. You know, Samuel L. and then him being Uncle Sam. But that was nice to see. I missed a lot of stuff throughout the performance when I was watching it live. Welcome in, Prideful Veteran. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you for coming through. Right now we're talking about the halftime show of Kendrick Lamar. So I'd like to get you guys' thoughts on it. Mine personally, it was, for the most part, what I was expecting. I enjoyed it. I knew there was going to be a lot of messages in there for a lot of different reasons, and I missed a lot of them when I first watched it. It's one of those things where he made you go back and watch it if you were very interested in it. And I was one that was very interested in it. So this has probably been one of the halftime performances that I watched the most. This past week, I've probably watched it, I'm not even going to lie, I probably watched it by itself at least, I'm going to say at least 10 times, just between streams that played it all the way through and personally myself. Yes, 40 Acres and a Mule is bigger than the music. So I found that very, very interesting. There wasn't just a lot of stuff about Drake. There was a lot of symbolism in there. How when they were formed up as a flag, how it was split. So, and he's trying to help bring people together. And he's doing that in his own community. So I'm hoping the world could come together as on its own. But yeah, so a lot of it was expected. The car, as you've seen, was a Gen X. Seeing Kendrick bring Compton together, stop the violence is a beautiful, man. It is, and I think he was trying to make a bigger statement than being there in Compton. I think he's trying to bring the whole country together on top of this. So I've let this sit for a week, and I'm watching a bunch of reactions to the video. I've watched people's thoughts while they were watching it, or just their thoughts in general, how it brought out a lot of people not liking it. And he kind of mentioned it during his Super Bowl performance. So it was like he already knew what kind of reaction he was going to get from this. So I think it was a nice piece of art. And it was on the biggest platform. And he has people talking about it. And this man is a genius, because the day after I went into Apple Music, and what I usually do is I start preparing for the week for this show, and I'm looking at like Apple Music and just trying to fill out what I want to react to during the week if I don't have anybody request anything. And one of the things I like to do is on my Apple Music, it has a US #1 and a world #1. And if there's something new on the #1 list, I'd like to react to it throughout the, whatever the song is or video is, I could react to it on here. And if it's two different ones, it gives me two things to react to. So up until, I guess, I'll say today, maybe Friday, Not Like Us was number one on both charts. So I'm not reacting to that today. No, we're not reacting to Not Like Us. And about, I think, Thursday, I seen 5 different songs from Kendrick on the top 7. At least 5 in the United States. In fact, I seen 7 songs in the United States that were in the top 7. And the world had 5 in the top 10. So, this man was a genius using the Super Bowl stage to get his song Not Like Us back to number 1 for at least one more week. And everybody tuning in, because I have Apple and it was presented by Apple Music. So I was able to actually watch the Super Bowl performance from my phone on the Apple Music app. So it was nice and clear, and I got to watch it a few times on there. Possibly. And I think the one good thing Drake did, he did come out with something, because when I looked on the charts today, Drake is actually on the charts today with his new the new stuff he has with his new little R&B tape he has out, which will be I think that's on the album too, so we'll be reviewing one of the songs. So Drake isn't dead, but I think this battle is over, definitely. I reacted to the Super Bowl commercial a few weeks ago when it dropped, and the one thing I noticed was the Gatorade. And, that's a symbol of basically you've won the game at the end of the Super Bowl when the coach gets doused with Gatorade. And the commercial showed Kendrick being doused with Gatorade. So this Super Bowl was like the victory lap. And that's exactly what it was. I enjoyed how he teased the song in the middle of his performance. You listened to it already? It was straight trash. Gotcha. I haven't heard it yet. I heard it's R&B Drake, so if he goes back to that lane, I'm okay with it. Drake, people doubt Drake, but Drake ain't going nowhere. Drake got a lot of fans, and this was just a statement. This was an overall statement for Kendrick overall. It wasn't just about Drake. It was about, I think, the U.S. coming together with so many things changing in our society right now. So much people are against each other, and I think he's just trying to pull people back together. So that's kind of my thoughts on the Super Bowl. I enjoyed the halftime performance. The game was horrible. The Chiefs did not play up to their expectations. I feel like I wasted time watching that. The best part of the Super Bowl to me was the halftime show, and I didn't really pay attention to commercials, to be honest. But if anybody has any comments, leave your thoughts. Where we will be glad to review them and take a look at them. But like I said, this was me just giving my final thoughts on Kendrick Lamar's halftime show. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I'm just hoping this could simmer down now, because I'm tired of the two-step, because it just makes me want to do the two-step. I'm tired of dreaming about the music at night. I'm tired of walking around work talking about wop, 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 wop. Yeah, I'm tired. It done had me through a chokehold all week. So, and I know it because I was dreaming about the song. It just been on my head all week long, just because I can't get away from it. So, this is my goodbye to Not Like Us. Yeah, exactly. I'm walking around people's yard swing. I have a little thing. So what I do when I'm at work is called locates. So I'm locating water lines. So I hold this little metal rod and I bend it. So when I'm walking, if it's going straight, I'm waiting for it to turn this way or that way, so I know where the water. Excuse me. where the water line is. So I had a whole lot of them to do this past week. Yeah, I don't have room where I'm at streaming at to do the two-step. Maybe some other time. Maybe on TikTok one day. And so while I'm walking around this yard and looking for the line after I'm done, I'm talking about, I spin it around and start going wop, 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 wop. And I was doing that all day Monday. So it just was, if it wasn't Monday, it was Tuesday, I think. I don't know. I just need this song to go somewhere because I'm tired of it now. I like it, but I'm tired of it. Yeah, I think everybody loved that smile. But like I said, everybody on YouTube, we live stream on Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to check out the whole reactions and what people are saying in chat, come on through. We appreciate it. If you have any requests, song requests, comedy requests, or anything of that nature, leave them in the comment section on YouTube. We'd appreciate it. And thank you guys for coming through. And we'll see you on the next video dropping probably tomorrow. So we'll see you guys then.